I hope that somebody's here. If not, you can be watching this video later. I wanted to go ahead and show you guys. I'm gonna go and we're making carnita asada, which is some yummy yummy. I was craving it, and I haven't had meat in like forever. You know, it's always pork or chicken and or fish. So I decided today I was gonna do some carnita asada, and I'm gonna go ahead and marinate it. But I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys um, what I do, and when I'm, you know, what I'm learning and everything, and how it works when you don't have sight, you have little sight or no sight, or you have some parents that want to be independent and they're having some issues in the kitchen, and I'm gonna show you the tools I have, and then let me know if you guys are interested in any of the tools, and then I can give you information and also guide you to a channel where you can get this ones. It's one of my teachers that has I think has this available. So, and I don't know where I am located, but this is some of the tools that we use in cooking. So it is marked. So this has two bumps. So that tells me this is half a teaspoon, or yeah, teaspoon. And this one right here has a bump right here, and that tells me that that's a tablespoon. And so I'm gonna be needing those ones. Something really cool as well that I have, that is a tool, is in this little, and I hope that you can see it. This is a little doohickey, and it dispenses one tablespoon at a time. So that way you don't pour more than what you need or pour less. So that's very useful, very useful. So this is, like I said, you pour it and it will dispense this certain amount of product, so you don't go and wasting. So I have this marked, and it has a little Velcro. So when I'm in the kitchen and I want to add pepper, this will tell me that this is my pepper. So we have, you can get these containers probably at the dollar store. I don't know, but for the container, there are, you know, this is plastic and this is glass, but this tells me that that's my pepper. Okay, and so this one has no marking, which tells me this is my salt. And what I have here also, you know, this marks, it has a little bump here, like a braille bump, pointy, like a little, but I call them braille dots. And I have my garlic powder right here, which is what I'm gonna need. There is some ingredients I end up missing, but this will do for now. So Carlos is tenderizing the meat for me right now while I'm preparing the marinade, and I hope that you guys can see. If you guys have any questions at all, you can leave me a comment. I use plastic gloves, but because I don't have right now, I wash my hands, and so that's really practical. Like I said, even if you guys have little sight, or you know, that you guys are, because there's a lot of there's legally blind, there's blind, you know, and there's people that have their, you know, gradually losing the sight. So this is works for everything, and it's so amazing. It's changed my life. And so, and like I said, if you have any questions, let me know and leave it in the comments. And so I am gonna put in, because I needed lemon and I don't have a lemon, so I'm gonna go ahead and I have a bowl right here, and I know I have my bowl. And if some of you guys might not know, I started losing my sight back in February, March of last year. Gradually, I started losing my sight. I had retina displacement, and I have also, I want to say, glaucoma. or in my, so yes. Hello. It affects me in many ways, but the point of the thing is I'm not sitting still, you know, and I'm trying to work things out. So first, and we're, like I said, this is a marinade. If you guys don't want to add vinegar, that is perfect. Actually, we needed some orange and lemon to add it to our marinade, but because we don't have those binders, I'm gonna be using oil and a little bit of vinegar. So that's gonna work awesome. And if you hear that bending, it's Carlos marinating our meat. Yeah. Yeah. So I'm gonna be preparing the marinade, and like I told you guys, this is a tool. So you don't do nothing. You just kind of pour it in your bowl, and you want to make sure I don't squeeze it or anything. And it will. Do I have to? I have to hold it for a little bit, but it will not put more than the. And I want to make sure that I have it down. Yes, it is down. So it's right there, and then I take it back, and then I put it again. I used to squeeze it, but if you squeeze the bottle, you'll tell the little doohickey that you know, something's wrong. So I'm like, yeah, that it's not that. Hey, you're not working. I'm gonna squeeze you because you're not working good. But so we try not to squeeze it. So I was doing that. I was squeezing it the bottle because I was like, man, but it works. It works fine. So like I said, it dispenses 1 tablespoon at a time. So we want more than 1 tablespoon, you know. So I know it's going to be like tedious. I cannot pause you, but, and I am so tempted to squeeze, but we want to make sure that this is love and patience. So this is going to work as our binder. I want to add mustard, but I don't know if my son or Carlos would like that. But yes.
Depende si le cambia el sabor.
Yeah, it changes the flavor. Actually, there's a meat, and I don't know I don't know how much I have poured already. I lost my count, or how much longer I have to keep it.
No, nomás tienes que empinarlo y solo sale.
Yeah, so
nomás, lo dejas como 1, 2, 3 segundos para que se salga bien todo la cuchara.
Yeah, so I leave it like that. In a few seconds, and then the teaspoon will just, like you guys can see, I think I already poured so much, and I'm like just talking and pouring, and so that's too much oil.
No, de todo modo, aunque lo tengas por 2 horas, ahí no se va a llenar otra vez.
No, so do
no, está bien.
They don't know, okay. So this, because we do need enough, okay? So like I told you guys, I had my spoons here. I have to have a lot of the things like close. Hi Adriana, I am cooking carnita asada. ¿Se va a hacer o no se va a hacer? So we're making it. So I'm gonna go ahead and put first my liquids, okay? So I'm gonna, this one, in order you can see me, this one has a bump right here, right? And that tells me that it's a tablespoon, which is very, very handy liquids. So I have, in this little cup, I have my vinegar. And the vinegar is just going to be, you know, if you pour it down, it's going to dispense the proper amount. So I'm going to go ahead and pour just, I don't know if I'm pouring it, but right there. So then I take whatever I don't use back over here. And I'm going to go ahead and put it on top of my little bumpy. And I don't know if you guys heard, but this right here is my pepper. So I'm going to go ahead and open my pepper in some way. So that's those pretty nice containers. And I will go ahead and use, and then this will tell me that this is half teaspoon. And I want just one. So I touch it like that to make sure that I have a teaspoon. So I touch it and then I pour it. See? And that's my half a teaspoon. Wow, pepper is like I think I absorbed it. So I closed it so it doesn't go out of the way. This one, it has no marking. For me, tells me that's my salt. So I want a little bit more salt than the pepper, of course. So I want 1, 2, 3. So I want 1.5, 1 tablespoon and a half. So I go like that. I pour it in. And my baby just got home. We're making the marinade for the carne. So your mama is cooking. And then we're gonna make tortillas, fresh tortillas. And I'm gonna put my spoon right here. I'm gonna be making, and this with a little bump. Can you guys tell me what this is? That's my garlic. That was garlic. Of course, I love garlic. So I love garlic. That tells you I'm not a vampire. Because, you know, so because I'm using dry, so I'm gonna use, I have, see, I touch 1, just to make sure I have the right amount, because I don't want to be putting, you know, this one I'm going to add the same amount of salt than I did garlic. I think I have a little bit more, so I took a little bit, I pour it in here, and then I'm going to add another one right here. Oh, it's cold. It is cold. Carlos, we went to the store, and I use the wheelchair, and I'm very like, even with my blanket and my like 7 layers of clothing, I was still cold. Let me tell you. So Carlos is gonna give me a spoon, so I can. My teacher should be so proud of me, because she's the one that gave me the container so I could put all this preparation. So this one is just a marinade. So we're gonna get a spoon, and I'm gonna go ahead and mix everything together. I always use oil for binding. A lot of people use mustard and stuff, but I like oil, because oil will give your meat more juiciness, and so that is very, very, we mix. So mix our ingredients. And you can add Monday? Yeah. So you can add very many things to your marinade. You know, this is, you know, the basic. But like I said, we needed orange and lemon, and because I had no citrus, no. I used vinegar, a little bit of vinegar, not that much, and then I need a little bit of oil. And like I said, these are tools, and I squish. I'm squeezing, but I'm not supposed to. This is perfect. So I put a little bit more oil, because I'm gonna dunk the meat in here, and then some of the oil might not be. And remember, if I add another half a spoon of salt, I add the same amount of garlic. But I think I'm gonna use a little bit, just a little tiny more salt. And this is my salt. Because we want the meat to be good and delicious. We wanna, we're doing all this trouble, I wanna make sure that it is delicious. So we have another salt. No matter how much salt you add to your meat, the salt, it kind of loses, with the juices and all that stuff. So don't worry about, oh, it's too much salt and the sodium, because like I told you, salt kind of loses itself in the process. What is my bumpy? That's my garlic. So I just had a couple of, maybe an hour or two ago, I had my show. I was like, I'm always excited. So I add another one of garlic, the same amount. So, because that's what they do with garlic salt, Garlic salt has the same amount of garlic than the salt. At least that's what I think. So I put that right there, and I think this should be enough. You can add also chili powder. You can add a lot of things to the marinade, but this is something basic. We're gonna do our carnita, and then Carlos has already put beans on the pot. If you guys want to learn how to do fresh baked beans, let us know, and then we can do that too. And this is a Japanese spoon, and it's done. I've used it. So Carlos is gonna bring our little meat, and we're gonna marinate it. I have a little tray that they gave me at school as well. So we're gonna do this. Okay, so I want to do. Carlos put a little bowl next to me, and so this is preparation. This is our meat, and then looks good, man. Looks really good, tenderized. We're gonna put our meat in here. So I'm gonna put whatever it fits, because I think I'll do it right now. In a bit. I wanted my tray so I could put my tray in the. So I'm gonna be doing this. I know it looks kind of grossy, but I'll wash my hands and thoroughly after I do this. So that's how you marinate the carne asada. A lot of people do it different, but I think I know that it, depending on the country and that you are, that's what you do. But you want to make sure that you get all the meat. What? Oh, sorry. Carlos is a perfectionist. Even my teacher tells him that he is very. He's like, things have to be done a certain way. No, espérate. Everything has a little creative juices are flowing. So this meat is already marinated. Right there. Yeah, so Carlos can go ahead and do that. So this is what we use more oil. And and that is the marinade. Are you guys having a good night? Are you guys having a little glass of wine? So, and then we have the little, see, that's why we put oil, because the meat absorbs the oil and binds the salt, the pepper, the garlic powder that we put on here, and the vinegar. And then oil and vinegar don't mix, and so that's going to give it a little good flavor and do everything. So this is the marinade, and this is how we prepared. Okay, so I'm going to put it one by one. Well, the meat is so tender. Carlos did such a good job. It's like falling apart. Falling apart on the bell. So this is gonna go with some not baked beans, some frijoles, beans, and the little potatoes. I don't know if the potatoes are needed, but some guacamole, some salsa, and see, there's no oil. So I don't remember how many, but I gotta wash my hands as well. So I don't remember how many teaspoons of oil I used, but I think it was between 6 or 7 pourings. That is perfect, because for me, I don't have to worry about how much I'm pouring, or even if you have a shaky hand, that's a perfect tool for people that your hand shakes, and that is perfect. That is an awesome tool. So we're gonna cover this meat, and we're gonna marinate it for just a little bit because we don't have it. Usually it's 2 hours. You can refrigerate it for like 2 hours, but right now we're gonna do something quickly. Like I said, there's no oil here. There's nothing more right there. So that is that. So we're gonna marinate for a little bit, and then we're gonna prepare our masa for the tortillas as well. So not in this bowl, but in a different bowl, and I gotta wash my hands. But are you guys curious how you do flour tortillas? This is like a cooking. This is like not like a cooking channel, but I just wanted to show you guys what I do when I'm cooking. I, sit down in another chair and use the tools they have been given to me. Like I said, I have a scale that talks and a thermometer that talks, and so it's amazing. And like I said, this is not only the blind or the legally blind, anybody can use this products, and they work awesome. And like I said, if you guys are interested in this, I don't sell them. I just use them. I use them, but I tell you guys, they are magnific. I have a little garlic roller. I don't know if you guys ever seen it or have used it, but if you haven't, it's a life changer. So I have that, and so this is for the meat. I'm gonna go ahead and wash my hands, and then Carlos is gonna take the plate. I'm gonna do I'll do the masa for the tortillas. This is coming for something that is gonna be becoming more useful later. But I want to try a technique for the tortillas that I haven't tried before, and I hope it works, because if it works, we're golden. And so, who's here? Just Adriana? Are you guys enjoying my cooking skills? They're not skills, but they are things that it's good to have. Carlos needs to have you. I gotta go wash my hands, guys. And so I don't fall. Carlos. Ya lo vamos toda la cosita. ¿Los cápsulas no tienes ahí?
Ahorita.
Ahí voy. No, es que no me quedó tan en las uñas.
¿Los dientes?
No.
No tienes que. Ya. Ya.
Ya.
Como ya sopa.
Okay. Muy rico. están los vasos? Ay, the cups. Okay. I have to go wash my hands because it's before now. Oh my god, you guys, when I'm cooking with my teacher, I wash my hands like 4-6 times sometimes. That's like, wow. I'm gonna take my watch off. I don't know if I should, but I have to. It's all wet. I don't want it to be wet. Gotta dry it. Huh?
Lulu también está aquí.
Lulu? Hi, Lulu. So right now, like I said, we're gonna marinate our meat for a little bit. And I'm gonna put my watch in here in my pockets. But I don't like to have anything when I do my tortillas. Tortillas are gonna be a little bit funky because I'm gonna show you how to do the masa, how to prepare it, and then I'm gonna go ahead and unless you guys have any questions and stuff, I'm gonna let you guys go, or so you guys can go to. It's only 7:38 here, 7:38. So what I'm gonna use on my containers is gonna be my little. This one has the vinegar, so not that one, I think. But I'm not gonna use my. This is my garlic. Remember, that's my garlic. The garlic powder. I'm gonna use my salt. My salt, but not my pepper. So I put those away. Right here. I'm gonna put them away because I don't need those. And I'm gonna use that's too big. But this, like I said, if you guys have a parent that wants to be independent, this is perfect. Because like I said, you don't know how much is here unless you touch the little sides and they have notches, and that way you can see and learn. Like this one has one notch, so that's 1 teaspoon, and just probably that's a tablespoon. And then this one has 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's 1 quarter. 1, 2, 3, and 4. So touching the notches here helps you know how much you're pouring into your mixture. Before, when I was sighted, when I had vision, I could do this like all day by just seeing, and I knew how much I was gonna put in my stuff. So I'm gonna need this one. I'm gonna use the because I'm gonna use 1 of salt. And so this is the container that we're gonna do the tortillas. And Carlos is my helper, forever helper.
¿Qué más cuesta además de esto?
Los vasos, los cups.
¿Cuál cup?
Los que también me dieron cups. Las redondas.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So you don't sift the thing. This one tells me that's one cup. Does it say 1 cup? Because I'm still learning, But yes. Okay. So I'm gonna need you're gonna need for if you want to make flour tortillas, and then you can, if you're vegetarian or you're vegan, you can switch for, I think there's Crisco, vegetable Crisco, but we're gonna just do this, and I hope that I am being an inspiration, because wow. So this is 1 cup. I am making flour tortillas. Oh man, I forgot. I don't press it. The only thing I press is the burnt sugar. So that's just 2 cups. So I'm doing this by measurements because it helps me. You know, by the grace of God, it helps me measure everything. So I used to, put like, like make sure that it was all there and it was just the exact measurement. I used to, but you're not supposed to. So I think I'm gonna add just one more, because you want to have leftover tortillas. You do, of course. ¿Dónde? You guys remember how much salt I use? I think two tablespoons salt. 2.
No presiones.
Yeah, I know. I'm not supposed to press and I press it. Elizabeth, come on. The only thing I press is the brown sugar. Nothing else. Ahí está? Okay. So I'm going to see 4 cups. Okay. Oh, really? Oh, man. I thought it was not enough.
mitad de la vasija.
Okay, so that's cool. And then this is a labor of love. Tortilla, flour tortillas.
No.
Okay, so I'm sorry. The what? Oh man, necesito mi mandil. I need my apron. So, and then you're gonna add salt. So first we're gonna add our dry ingredients. So this is fun. Are you guys having fun? So this is us girls cooking. So we're gonna us girls and guys cooking. Because Carlos is here. So I'm gonna just do one of these ones. That's our dry ingredients. Just one. And remember, those are handmade flour tortillas, Sonora style. Because my mom is from Sonora. And in Sonora, they call kids bookies. Bookie is a kid. There's a group also, there's like a Mexican, or there was a Mexican group called Bookie, which in my mom, she's from Agua Prieta, Sonora, and they call bookies. Funny, the like I said, you guys, everything has to be measured. And of course, I grew up eating homemade flour tortillas with my mama. Whenever she was in a good mood, she would make us homemade tortillas. And I make tortillas for my son, and because I love him too much, I think. The first tortilla that you make, you put a little bit of butter, you roll it, and then you give it to your son, to your kid. That's first. That's a tradition. My mom's tradition. Because I don't think I'm gonna use this again. And if I do, like if I need more, but I have lard, so I'm gonna use one of this of lard, and I'm gonna be adding, if I need a little bit more, I'm gonna add a little bit more. And then then we need water, not hot, not cold. It has to be tibia, like lukewarm, because if it's too hot, you will cook your flour, and that's not good. So we want it. So when I'm making tamales for my masa, I use the water as hot as I can handle it, because I want to make sure that the masa kind of cooks, but not my flour. I want to be able to roll it, and then I want it to be soft enough that I can roll, or I can press, because I'm gonna try to see if I can press it. And so, Carlos, mete la manteca. Like I said, everything has to be measured. From me, not from now on. Nothing has to be. So I added salt. And I have a little apron that I use in my class, but that's okay. I don't mind having. So.
¿Qué vas a hacer ahí?
La manteca.
¿Todo?
No,
¿Todo una taza?
ajá, una taza.
Dejan
O medio,
limpio esa porque...
o me das un cuarto
Espera,
para poner.
déjame lo enjuago porque se me va a hacer de harina.
It's okay, Papa. Oh, okay. I see what you mean. You know, I think I'm gonna use... Voy a usar la grandota de estas.
Espérate.
No, I'm gonna ruin it. I'm trying all the forks. So this is a way of me being able to cook, to do things again after a long period not doing anything. But we want to make sure, because you have to let it rest for a little bit, so that's why I'm preparing the masa right now. But I like the way it feels. I like the way it feels. It feels like your wet hand. Okay. So Carlos is gonna pour half of that. Yeah, como si te lo... So my mama always makes a little hole in here. So, ¿no tenemos un pichel para que me empieces a dar agua? Yeah. So, if you guys have, so I have 4 cups of flour, and then 1 teaspoon of salt, and then I'm gonna add right now half a cup of lard. I might use more, and oh, if you guys get grossed out by you know, people handling food and stuff, don't watch it, because I'm gonna be mixing it up, and so that's very important. Before you add the water to your flour, you want to make sure that you kind of mix it up with the flour. It's gonna have I might need a little bit more lard, but I'll tell you in a little bit. So everything for me now, it's everything about touching, feeling. Your flour needs to feel like sand, like has to be coated with the lard. So you mix. Like I said, if you guys want to do this vegetarian, like you guys don't eat anything from you know, animals and stuff, you can use Crisco to do the tortillas. I don't know if they're gonna come the same, but you can always try. And
¿Con mayo dice Adriana Martínez?
¿Con qué?
¿Mayo?
Mayo?
Y del Noah dice hi.
Hi, Noah.
Como el Noé.
Noah, hi.
Okay.
We are making flour tortillas because there's something I have in mind.
¿El agua tibia?
El agua tibia. We want our water. So the flour, this tortilla. I mean, anybody can cook, you know, how they like and add the things that they like to something, but the way that they're made in Sonora, like tortillas, which are the primary state where these tortillas are eaten, this is how they're made, with flour and I think yeah, okay. I think so. You use like I said, I have in my bowl, I have 4 cups of flour, half a teaspoon of salt, half a cup of lard for now. I might need a little bit more, just a little bit, not a lot, because I want to make sure that my masa feels right. See, everything has to be. So what we did at the beginning was marinate our meat, and I am so excited because I told you guys so everything in this recipe, the masa will tell you what it needs. Basically, it will tell you, hey, I need more lard. Please give us more lard. And of course, yes, it will tell us. It will speak to us. And so the salt is to give it a balance to the tortillas. You give it a balance. You give it a little huh?
No digas tú, panos.
Little balance. I am inevitable. Oh, I just whenever they put my glove in my school, I feel like Thanos. If you guys know the Marvel, but yeah. So my lard is speaking to me, and it's telling me it's a little bit more lard, just a little bit. Maybe because I think I just a little bit. So add lard, it tells me. So I will add just a little bit more. Carlos, because Carlos is gonna help us.
No toques.
I'm not gonna touch it.
Ya estás tocando, te vi.
I'm not gonna touch it. It's poquitito más. Me lo pones por aquí. Okay. Bien poquito, una cuchara. Si acaso una cucharadita, a ver.
¿Tú qué tienes, mano? Agarré.
Poquito menos. Okay. ¿Cuánto agarraste?
No, porque como una cucharada.
They cannot be too lardy. Cannot be too lardy. Never. Now you're gonna help me, Carlos, pour the water on the flour. Also, when you put in the water, you're not gonna add the whole water. You can get 1 liter, like not litro, un litro.
¿Cuánto es esto? No me acuerdo.
But you might not. Wait.
Oh.
But you might not use it all. So you don't have the water until all your manteca is kind of like spread out, and it's gonna feel like sand. I don't know if you guys make, but my tia makes the best tortillas ever. My mama too, but my tia because she makes them more often. Because the more you make this, the better. This is inexpensive. This is just to make, and they are good in feeling. When you don't have like no money at all, you can just make tortillas like flour tortillas. Make some beans and some queso, and yum. ¿Vas a ponerle poquita agua? No.
¿Ya?
Espérame. I want to make sure that I'm ready. So, okay, we're ready. Add the water. A little bit, okay, poquito. Yeah. So,
poquito.
yeah.
Ni siquiera empezó.
Well, I don't see the water. The water is clear, so.
Que tuviera color.
Yeah. So we are. This is amazing, guys, because we cannot stop because we lose our sight or lose, I do this, I'm sitting down because this is, I cannot stand for a very long time. I don't know if you guys, you guys know, but my toe got amputated, and échale poquito más.
No.
Pero, okay, poquito. Oh, that's too much.
No, porque vas a pedir más al rato.
But you have to do it little by little.
Mm-hmm.
It has to be little by little, and then the masa has to tell me. Mm. And then that's how we know. That's how we roll, you guys. What are you guys doing? Are you guys excited? Because tomorrow is Monday? I'm excited because tomorrow's a holiday. I don't have classes, but I will wake up early so I don't not get used to the idea. It's little by little. I know it's everything is like has to be done by love. Love. Le voy a hacer una tortilla de corazón a mi bebé. I'll make a little heart-shaped tortilla for my baby. ¿Me ponen poquita agua? Poquita. Más.
¿Así? ¿Más?
Un poquito más. Yeah. I don't know. No se me está cayendo nada de ahí. I have to do this delicately. No. Just because we don't see something doesn't mean that we don't know what we're doing. So this is kind of like to teach us that. I like the way that the flour mixes in it. You can use this recipe, I think, also to make pizza, maybe, or bread. That's why I take all my rings, because the masa sticks on my hand. Once the masa stops sticking to your hands, that's when it's ready. We need a little bit more. Okay. Because we don't want to add all the water at once. Just little by little. And so, perfect workout. And then, too bad Carlos didn't hold me, but I'm gonna use both of my hands. And this is, yeah, you can probably make about 2,000 tortillas from this masa. I don't have the, like, I have to put my hands.
¿Quién de esa masa? No.
No, from the 4 cups and stuff, I think that we can make about, like 12, 24 maybe. I don't know. But this is tiring. This is the time where Carlos will help me out, but he's in school, if I were at school. Pero le pones poquita agua aquí. Poquita agua nada más aquí, mira. Just a little bit, yeah. ¿Cómo la ves? ¿Cómo la ves el día? Masa. Once, like I said, once it stops sticking, because it's very sticky, it will be ready, and then you have to do this for like 15 minutes more. No veo, sí. Ya está todo amasado. ¿Te digas?
Por eso le mueves por todo alrededor de la canasta. Eso.
No sé.
Todo lo...
Carlos, it's my eyes. He tells me. Yeah. You have to be patient. We have to have patience with the flour. Because eventually it'll work. It'll work itself out. Like, it will come together. I can feel it. So I'm gonna do this. Échame, pero es poquita agua más. Poquita. Okay. So you don't want to overwater it. So we just want to be ready for tortillas. Oh man, all this work just to eat them all in 1 second. Like, these are so good that you eat them in like seconds. And I think pusiste mucha agua. No está muy bien. Quiero que mi mamá me vea, pero no tiene internet. ¿Me pasas el ¿cómo se llama? Give me the tray. Give me the other. I have a little tray. So when the time comes, like I said, when the flour does stick to your hands, it's ready. But we don't know if it's ready to make tortillas yet. It's ready to roll. And I have that. I have a tray right here. I don't want to drop you guys off. So. Oh, I need a wet towel. So let's move. Of course, if you can stand, you can do this standing, which is much better than me being here. But I hope that you guys are enjoying my cooking braille, cooking blind. So, what? Yeah. Okay.
Más. Ahí está.
Okay.
Ponlo.
So, así. So, that's the trick we learned at my school. Carlos wants to help me so bad. I can feel it.
Con más fuerza, más fuerza.
Yeah, let's do it. Yeah, you have to be strong, you guys. I'm weak. I'm like so weak and stuff, but you have to keep in mind. I don't see. I don't like to repeat it, but that's the sad part of it. See, so this is good. Is Maria Soto still here?
No sé, creo que 4 vienen.
Yeah, 4, 5. It's amazing. Because it's not about the people that see you, but the people that are watching you. Those are special, man. They're special. They're mighty special. It's never about the money. Because when I lost my sight, I thought I had lost my superpower. You know, I was, I couldn't see what I was doing. You know, there's so many things that happen once you lose your sight. You don't see what's coming. You don't see where you're going. You know, I had a superpower. I had jewelry was my superpower. I could see something and know what I was looking at and stuff. But I have learned. For example, if I want to test silver, did you know that you can test silver with ice? You leave it there for a moment, and if it sticks to the ice, that means it's not silver, because
what?
Yeah, silver doesn't.
What lies are you telling?
You guys, this has to sit. You have to let it rest and let it, you know, like be one. Wait, huh? No, I'm not tired.
No, la masa.
Yeah, the masa is like, please let me rest. And then I will, we let it rest for a little bit. Not yet. Like I said, it's going to tell us, I am ready to be rested. And we let it rest for a while before we start grinding and pulling our tortillas. This is the base for the masa for your tortillas. So, huh? No, nothing. Not to my hands, not. I can just feel the lard. The lard now. So, you have to let it rest. You can let it rest for 30, 45 minutes. And then you're going to go like this. I'm going to just basically show you. And if you guys want to be, and you do little balls, you know. Because that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do my balls, and then I'm going to let my balls rest. Oh, that didn't sound very nice, but you let the little balls that you make, you're going to let them rest. And then you're gonna either roll them, or you can roll. And it's the flavor. There's an intensity. If you make flour tortillas, make some quesadillas. I tell you, there's nothing like quesadillas made with homemade tortillas. This is grandiose. But Carlos is gonna put right now the meat in the oven. We're gonna let the tortillas rest for a bit, and then I can rest my hands too as well. But I'm gonna tell you what to do. So it's everything about. I know it's hard work, and you guys are mamas. Back in the day, that's how they show us love, by cooking some like delicious food.
Y luego llegabas, no me gusta.
I don't like it. No. I was taught as a child to eat anything they put in my plate. Because my mom, we had a belt next to her.
Yeah.
It's like you eat it, or I don't know if you guys.
Pura tortilla.
If you guys, that happened to you guys, like your mama put food on your bed on your table, and you were not supposed to say, "I don't want it, I don't like it." Smack! You eat whatever is in front of you. And so that was my mama. But if you tell her, she's gonna say, "No, I never." So. Can you guys taste that? If you guys follow me on Facebook, if you don't, you should, because I'm gonna put pictures. So the masa, when it starts to get like if it gives up, you beat it so much that it kind of gives up, and you can feel it. You can feel it being soft and letting herself, just kind of be smooshed. And that's when you know it's done. It's like that love, that sentiment. And then, because nothing good is easy. Nothing good. Nothing that is delicious, But yeah, I eat everything except rocks. Rocks are not very fun to eat. But I've eaten dirt. I, have my share of dewormizations, because I used to bake dirt, and I used to eat it. But yeah, we eat, we love, and this is how I show my baby, my son. He's doing an awesome job, he's working hard, and so. But yeah, this is almost done. I don't know for how long, because I talked a lot.
¿De cuánto van a ser las bolitas?
We're gonna do all the little balls. We're gonna do them the same way, but you have to cover them. So not only just let them rest, because then they will go hard. But once you're able to go like this to the masa and pull a little ball like that. I think that's too small. You can also go to the masa. You can also do it by hand. It's a lot of work. Then after you go like this, and then start stretching it. But that's a lot of work, And you just roll the masa for a long time, and so you're tired. You're like, but there's a different ways of making your tortillas awesome. And I wanted to eat because, there's no place like home, but I wanted to eat homemade tortillas, homemade flour tortillas with some carnita azada, some guacamole and beans, and I was gonna do potatoes too, but you don't need it because we're making salsa. We have fresh queso. Oh, it's just so good. My mouth's watering.
¿O te dije que pusieras carne ya?
Okay. Yeah, pues con la carnita. Si tenemos traste. Oh, ¿ya dónde están los frijolitos?
¿Cómo que?
So we wanna,
Checo.
and then this is, yeah, this is so nice. So you don't have to measure it. My mom, like my probably my grandma and my mom, they never use any weight scale. You can use a scale to do your tortillas, so all your tortillas come the same size, and or but you don't need to, really, honestly, you don't. So let's see, I'm gonna ask you a question. Can you guys tell me what this is for? What's the little dot for? What do I keep in here? What's the little dot
Ya
for?
lo ven.
Okay.
Lo ven.
Oh
¿Y le quitan la tapa?
no, isn't that, it's a little thing. So okay, Carlos is gonna help me do this.
¿Cuál? No. ¿Cuál? ¿Qué cosa?
Once you feel all the masa is together, I'm not doing it with pressure. I'm very lazy about it, but a lot of people do this and then just like make a little like that, and then just cut it. But we do it a different way. But I hope that you use this. If you guys ever try to make tortillas, and let me know how they came out.
Dice que mirándote hacer el dough. Dice es como ver un ASMR video.
Oh, yeah, it's a dough. But if this is good, I'll be making this almost every day. Yeah, my hands are weak, and so but I can feel the dough. When you can feel that all the dough has come together to form a uniform synchrony of evolution. Then it's ready. I wish my mama could see this, but her internet is not working. But we're always working. We're always doing stuff. Okay. You can let it rest like this. You can just let it sit like for 30-45 minutes and let it rest. Let it, or you can do your little balls right now. And then they will be ready to roll. You do the little balls. And after you do the little balls, you form like a little tortilla, per se, like a little circle, and you can roll it with a roller, or do it de viento. Tortillas de viento, I mean that you don't use either the roller or a press, that you just go do what I told you. Like, those are called de viento, which is air. There's no air, but you don't use anything but your hands to do them. But I think grandmas and stuff did them a lot. Okay. Carlos, because we want to make our balls.
Okay.
We want to make our balls. So, like this. I don't know how long I've done this form, but my hands are already too weak to do my little balls. So like the one thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and let it rest so my arms can rest as well. Because you have to use like most of your strength to use to make the balls. But see, this is all the strength my hands have. And then, yeah, so little balls. So, come here. Oh, did you hear that? Ah! So I think I'm gonna, because they're coming too small, and that's all the strength my hand has right now. And there are, let me tell you, my hands are beat up, but I'm gonna go ahead and let it rest. After they're rested, I might just do a video and post it after everything. I might not go live, but I cannot post videos no. But yeah, my hands are tired. But this Monday, la puedes tapar un ratito y destaparla al final para que quede así como carnita asada.
¿Va a poner a 375?
Yeah, that's good. So from this little ball of masa, I think that we can make close to 2 dozen, like more 24. So I wish you could. ¿Me pasas la mantequita?
Okay.
So when you're gonna sit and rest your ¿me pones poquita mantequita? Okay. Where you're gonna sit at rest, it's gonna rest. So you put a little bit, just a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah. Too much.
Oh.
Tell me. Just a little. Yeah, cause it's not a lot. But Carlos put a lot, so you're just gonna rub it.
Oh.
So it doesn't become hard. But cause you're gonna let it sit. So you put a little bit of lard, and you're gonna let it. No, cause my hands are tired to roll the little balls. So Carlos put way too much on my hands. So you're gonna let it rest for a little bit. ¿Mande? Una toalla. You're gonna let them rest for a little bit. And yeah, you can. No, I'm saying for my hands.
Huh?
For my hands. Porque I have lard on my hands. I have lard. Yeah. Carlos. Yes, you guys. Who else is watching? I mean, who else was here watching? Let me know if you guys enjoyed it. Enjoyed the video. Carlos is gonna take the lard. Lard Bernard. Okay.
Ponme bien tu otra mano. Aquí arriba. Arriba.
So I'm gonna wash my hands in a little bit. But we're gonna cover it with plastic. Sweat. Sweat is what I have right now, man. I tell you, my hands are tired. But the end product is gonna be good. So I'm gonna try to use a press instead of rolling, because I cannot put all my weight. When you roll, you have to put your weight on the tortillas. But so we're gonna let it rest for a little bit. I might do buñuelos too. Yum. For dessert. We're gonna cover it up.
Yep.
Oh, what? Perfect. I'm gonna go wash my hands. Don't forget, you guys, to give me a like, comment if you're watching this video later. If you guys want to see kind of more videos about cooking braille. That's what I call it because we are cooking and doing this without sight. And so tell you guys and show you guys that everything is possible. You can do anything. Um, except drive. You cannot drive because you put other people in risk. But you can try to do anything. I have one of my classmates that she was doing a job for many years, and now she wants to try something different, and people tell her that she can't. I said, don't let people tell you what you can and cannot do, because it's you against you, and you decide what is that you can do and what is that you cannot do. And I already told myself I cannot drive a car or a bicycle or an electric wheelchair, because I put people at risk, not only myself, but I put other people at risk. So those are the things that I decided I don't want to try. If they ever come up with a car that is for blind people, obviously, of course, I am going to try it. And because I miss driving, I miss getting my car and just taking the road and be able to go whatever you want, and not wait for the train or the bus. And I miss that. I love Carlos' company. I love that he's with me and helps me most ever. But I also miss that freedom of doing things, because there's nowhere you really can escape unless you know the streets and stuff. But uh, yeah. So I'm gonna put this one right here. You can see the little ball. I like touching. I like touching dough. Actually, it was quite therapeutic, rolling the dough and stuff. But I gave you the first, like the few basics to do the masa for the tortillas. Like I said, I use 4 cups of flour, and then half a teaspoon of salt. Salt is just kind of to bind and enhance the flavors, not really to make it salty. And then I use lard. I use probably half a cup, and then I use a little bit more. So I don't know how much Carlos put on my, but basically it's half a cup lard, and then lukewarm water, not hot, not cold, but lukewarm, and then you roll the dough until you can feel the difference on the dough when it's like hard, and then it's softened and softens, and now you let it rest. I think letting it rest is the one of the secrets. And then you, like I show you, you make your little balls. But my hands are so tired, I couldn't roll the little balls. But after I rolled the little balls, I'm gonna use a press and see if using a press makes a little bit difference. So I'm pressing them, and then I'm finishing with air, con viento, just with rolling. Because if I try to roll, I'm not going to do a good job at it, just because I don't see what I'm doing. So, but I'll practice, and once I get these tortillas are estilo Sonora. And like I said, you can put anything. Like if you guys do, because I think Adriana said mayo. Mayo has oil, lemon, and that's it. So that's basically oil and lemon, and I think egg, but I'm not sure. And that's what mayo is. But lard, or if you guys are a vegetarian, Crisco works wonders as well. So that's the only things I suggest also with tamales is either lard or Crisco, not butter, not oil. It's just Crisco or vegetable Crisco or lard, and then your tamales will come awesome and soft and delicious. Rather than if you do it with oil or butter, your masa will be hard and the tamales will not turn out good. But lard and Crisco is for like vegetarian people that don't eat meat or any product from animals. But because I'm not vegetarian, I use lard. And so wish me luck, you guys, doing this to the final product. Wish me luck. I love you guys so much. If you aren't subscribed, make sure you do, because I am gonna be teaching you guys other tools. And like I said, these tools are awesome for people that are, because at one point, we stopped having 20/20. And if you have low vision, if you have you're legally blind, or you have low vision, these tools are amazing. They changed my life, like tell you guys. And so now I am willing to cook. I'm adventurous. I knowledge. I take in whatever I learn and I put it in to work. And so I thank you guys so much for joining us. Bravo! Because we made it this far. So we already, if you guys haven't watched the beginning of the video, I marinated our meat. I use who knows how many teaspoons of oil. And I think it was 6 or 7. And then I use a little bit, like half of cup, no, not a cup. Huh? Yeah, about 6 of oil. And then remember, Carlos already took the oil. And then I use vinegar. The vinegar, if you do not have orange or lemon to bind, use to bind and have that acidic taste. You can use vinegar, but use very little. It's like half a teaspoon. So it's very, very little vinegar. And that just kind of give it a kick. Oil and vinegar, that's our binders. That's our, to bind everything, all the flavors you put. I put 2 teaspoons of garlic powder, 2 teaspoons of salt, and half a teaspoon of pepper. Just because I made a mistake while I was cooking at the school. And I'm kind of getting time for the rest, but I was cooking at school, and I was making cream of Alfredo, or cream of something, and cream of mushrooms. I was making something, but by scratch, and so I had my little containers, but they were open. I couldn't feel them, and they were different. So remember, this is my pepper. So this is the same. It's marked the same at school, and I didn't feel it. And I told Carlos, I just need a little bit more salt, and I grabbed a pepper instead of the salt. So that came out spicy. And so Carlos fixed it with a little bit more milk when we got home. But if I would have left it as it is, so those are very important. It's very important that you feel before you pour. But that's a Velcro that you can find. Just a little Velcro you can find anywhere, and that's to mark that I have my pepper here. So when I don't have any marks, it makes this my salt, and then this little bump is my garlic powder, and then I have it turmeric. I use turmeric and everything because it's healthy. So I have another little container for turmeric, but marking my containers, is the best thing, and have everything organized in your kitchen. So even if you don't see. So in one cabinet, put for example, vegetables or something, and then mark it. I use these little things, the little dots, even to mark my cream, anything that I cannot read, but I need to know what it is. So you can even mark that. Your makeup. And so Carlos already put makeup on me once, and my mama said that I looked like a clown because he put too much blush. But it's okay. I worked it. I killed it. I didn't care, From having no makeup for a year and then looking like a clown, it's an improvement. So I improved. So bravo. So give us a shout out. Give us a you to tell me you're amazing. Yay! I am amazing. And so this is what I'm doing. So I'm learning the little and I make awesome cookies. I'm learning, and like I said, if you guys can listen, if you guys listen, just if you guys have any questions regarding the products or anything that I have used here, let me know in the comments. I'm interested, and then I will go ahead and direct you to somebody that can hook you up with all this. It's not sponsored or anything. It's just that I think those products are amazing. They're life changers. So, I'm going to show you. Where's the garlic? The garlic roller. If you guys have ever tried peeling a garlic, like if you guys got like garlic bulb and you guys have tried peeling a garlic, how like the little skin sticks to the little meat on the garlic, and you guys hate that. I hate it too. I hated it forever, and until I found this product, and I actually didn't found it kind of found me through school, and I love it. It is amazing. It's simple. It's one of those things that you're like, what is it? But it's simple. It's a little garlic roller that you roll the garlic, You pour the garlic and they come out peeled, or if you want to peel them, they're like pew pew easy. And so I have that. They're little silicone rollers, so they're amazing, 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 amazing things. Ma? Garlic, and some, but I thought Carlos says he lost them. So I am gonna go. I'm gonna go cry because those were amazing. I was gonna actually give one to my friend Gabby. Yeah, well that's the same, right? And so. Yeah, so, but yeah, those products are amazing, you guys. I tell you. And then if you guys don't have any questions, I'm gonna go ahead and let you guys go. I'm gonna go ahead and after I do I'm gonna do video. Smack, smack, smack. Oh, my hands hurt. Like I was rolling in my back. And I did this sitting down. You guys can do it sitting down too. So I did it sitting down because when you're standing, you put weight and it's more efficiently, I think, standing up. But yeah, you can do it sitting down as well. No problems, no issues. And if you guys have any questions, you guys let me know. Give me questions. Keep it coming. Keep it coming. And so, like I said, I started with jewelry, and I will always be a jewelry, and I always gonna have that in my channel. 'Cause I love jewelry forever. But I also love this. This is my passion. And then if I can tell somebody, ooh, Carlos found it. I don't know. No, Carlos found it. He loses, and I don't know if you guys can see it. But this is simple. It's a little. It has a little dots in like inside. Kind of feels funky. But all you do is put a garlic inside here, and you roll it like this. You don't. Oh, sorry. Yeah, so you roll. You put the garlic. You put like 2 or 3 garlic things, and then you roll it like this, and you drop the garlic, and the garlic comes out peeled, or you can take the peel off. Amazing. This is amazing, and it's just a little simple thing, you know. And so, and like I said, anybody can use this. Even like I said, not only for blind or legally blind or me, the person. I hated garlic. Now, well, I hate to peel garlic, but now it's okay. You can buy them peeled. You know, you can really buy them peeled, but you can do this. You can buy this. They're not that expensive, and then you can, you know, one day you can just sit down and like in 3 minutes probably you can, you know, do a whole thing of garlic, and then put it in a container, and then have your garlic already peeled. So that's what I said. And then you pay $6 for a container that has garlic already peeled, but you can get this, the garlic peeler, easy presto. What do you guys think? What do you think? Are you curious about it? I don't have any garlic at home, so if I had, I'd show you. And I was going to bring some garlic, but no, because I had garlic powder. Oh, this is my garlic. No, sorry, this is my pepper. This is my garlic powder. So, yeah. A ver, si la presa, mi amor. Vamos a ver si podemos hacer una tortillita así. So, yes. ¿Hay preguntas?
No.
Okay, so nobody has questions. I've been, yep, all along. So I'm going to put it here on top of my container so I don't lose that. And then when I clean here, and one of the things is just clean and clear, so you know where your things are. And that's another hint that I can give you guys now that I have no sight. But yeah, but it's just that's a reminder, not like a cross that I carry. Oh yeah, I'm like. It's just kind of like a reminder to you guys that anything is possible, you know. Anything is possible. With the grace of God, anything is possible. That's what I say. And yes, and I think, like I said, I thank you guys so much for doing that. I don't know if you guys were in my showcase earlier, but if you were, Oh my God, you're probably already sick of me for today, but I hope that you guys liked and enjoyed this whole lengthy video. If you guys did, don't forget to give me some thumbs up, or even if you didn't like it, that's okay. You can just give me some thumbs down. It's okay. It's okay to dislike videos, but make sure that you do hit that like, subscribe, and I'll be seeing you guys later. Like I said, I will be posting a video or something later, so you guys can see the final product. Because I don't know if you guys want to stay longer, because I've already been rambling for a long time. But the masa has to rest a little bit more. And so now I'm gonna go ahead and let you guys go. What do you think,
Pues
husband?
tenemos que hacer las cosas más así.
Más que? Okay. So, guys, I love you. Take care. Be blessed. Have an amazing start of your week, and I'll be seeing you guys later. Goodbye.
Bye.